Okay, I guess there won't be any music today. Anyway, what is up everyone? Glitchy1245 back here in Fs17. It has been a long time since I've done a video recorded or let alone been on YouTube. Been working and a lot of other stuff going on. But anyway, how are y'all doing tonight? And how y'all summer's going, and hopefully all y'all out of school by now, which would be Red King. What's up, Eric? What's up, bud? Long time no talk. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Let's just say I'm without internet for my computer, so I gotta do everything on PS4 now. I've yet to get Fs17 for PS4, which kind of a kick in the nuts, but whatever. Oh, that's good, Eric. You out of school yet? Hopefully. Fucking middle of June. If you're still in school now, something's wrong. But do a little something different than what I normally do. Gonna make a sheep farm on Goldcrest Valley. Yes, I'll probably get a lot of crap for playing a default map, but... What? Summer school? Do I even want to know why you're in summer school? What'd you do, fail? If you failed, I'm gonna feel like an idiot for saying that. I hope that's not the reason. I'd be an idiot for that one. Oh, let's see. Get a little bit of music in here. You failed 2 classes? What the what's wrong with you, bro? Something wrong there. No offense, but something's severely wrong on that one. You failed 2 classes? Jeez, dude. It wasn't because you had a girl on your mind, was it? Alright, King 215. Yeah, I'll probably friend you. Oh, I've come to find out that YouTube... Oh, it's your teachers. Hey, that makes sense. I had a couple teachers that were complete idiots in school. They were just dumb. They were so really dumb. And if they're watching my YouTube channel, I'm sorry, but some of y'all teachers were just dumb when I was in school. You didn't know half of what you were talking about most of the time. I had one math teacher. Actually, me and my sister had one math teacher, and we were homeschooled. But the freaking math teacher, we would do everything by the book, and the way it was shown, well, he'd fail us because he's like, you didn't do it my way. I'm like, you're an idiot. Come on. I didn't call him an idiot, but that's what he was. I'm like, you gotta be an idiot. You're saying do it one way, then you're telling us to do it another way. Make up your mind. I mean, come on. That's actually really retarded when you think about it, but I mean, what can you do about it? I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know, but these 1050 videos are awesome. And what I was going to say was, on YouTube now, you had a teacher last year that made me fail his class, which I got ticked off. He made you fail? I would have done quit school right then. I'd have been like, this, I'm done. That would have irritated the crap out of me. I wouldn't have been able to do that. That would have been too much for me. I would have told the teacher, go F off or something. I would have been furious. That would... Yeah. I ain't gonna say too much because of the way YouTube's been lately. They're kicking people off like crazy all because of Democratic stuff. Which I'm not gonna... Well, of course, wait, and then again, I'm not monetized either, so I can say whatever I want, and I really don't care what YouTube thinks. They can just run their mouth in their little petty offices for all I care. And be like, this kid's dumber than... And I'd be like, I'm not even monetized or getting paid by y'all, so I can... And not even get screwed. Of course, then again, now that I said it, I'm probably going to get either way, so... Let her be. Come on, when do I get to... Come on, let me fill this thing. Wait, where... There was... I mean, I wouldn't really care. I got 3 YouTube channels, so technically, if this one goes down, I could give a crap less about it. I'll just go to my other one. I mean, really, there's nothing that's really gonna stop me from doing YouTube, besides being off YouTube for 2 months. And like always, I'm drinking coffee like normal and out of Grizzly, so I'm not a happy boy right now. When I run out of Grizzly or anything I get a little grumpy. I know, right? But here's the thing, Red. YouTube might come down on your CNN Student News channel. You might actually they might come down on you for that one. I don't know if you've thought about that or not, but they might come down on you for it. Just think about that one, though. They might come down on you for it. Just giving you a little heads up on that one. They might come down on you for it. Due to that being mostly political, they might come down on you for it. I'm just letting you know ahead of time, because your channel is pretty close to where it's going to be getting monetized, so keep that in mind. That's not me being a dick or anything. That's me just telling you, watch for it, because it could happen. That's just... What the... This cedar don't seed grass? What the... Yeah, it's a cedar. I'll just stick it in a field somewhere. This cedar straight up don't seed grass. I got ripped off. That's a kick in the nuts. How can the store say, yes, this plant's grass? It don't even carry the seed type. Come on. Detach. I don't want to unfold that piece of junk. Do they even have the cedar I want? Anyway, I got one question, and I have to think about that. And so far, they haven't. I have 100. Holy, this is the funny part. I got in a bunch of copyright claims. Yeah. I know you got a bunch of copyright claims because you're basically stealing it from CNN. So yes, I'm surprised you haven't gotten a kick in the balls for that one. Next thing you know, they're gonna kick me off YouTube for saying the F word. I don't care. I'm not monetized. They already got me for having a BTS in my videos, so kick me in the balls and tell me stupid. I don't care. I've got 400 copyright strikes and they ain't done a damn thing to me. Of course, then again, the reason they can't do anything to me, I'm not getting paid by them. I'm not getting paid by them. And I'm not going to court either for it. If they copyright my stuff and want me to remove the video, I'll remove the video. I'm not going to court for it. They'll take me to... I'd have to go to court and actually fight to get my stuff. I'm not going to court to fight to get my videos. I've had 3 of them get took down. Both times I'd file a report, and they're like, if you file the report, you got to go to court to fight for your video. I'm like, what is YouTube trying to do to people? Are they just that illiterate, or are they just that stupid? Because if I get this wrong, let me know in the comment section. But isn't the main YouTube place in California? I believe it is. If it is, that explains why they're so busy. That explain it. I don't know, someone look that up and tell me if they're actually located in California. I don't want to get that wrong. Have someone show up at my door and be like, hey, you said YouTube is in California, you idiot. Yeah, I don't want that. Nightmare! They are not based in California. Would you mind looking up and where they are, actually? Nightmare, my buddy! How are you? I'd like to know where they're located, because then I might be able to figure out why they got their heads crammed so far up their butt cheeks they can't even breathe. Oh, I'm doing just fine, bud. How are you? But is anyone else going to agree with me, though, that YouTube can be a bit of a pain in your rear whenever you're trying to do stuff, or you're trying to upload a video and you get like one little song in it, and they're like, oh, you've gotten grounded. Bad boy, bad boy. Oh God, copyright claim, demonetization. I said bad boy, bad boy. Oh God. Yeah, see, they're in San Bruno, California. Go figure. I don't mean to be rude when I say this, but the one reason I do not like California is because they are heavily restrictive on firearms, and they're not a big fan of Republicans. That's just what I've gotten from all the BS that I watch, is that, and plus California, oh, and your account got hacked. Uh-huh. Okay. But, anyway, y'all get what I'm saying, right? Y'all get what I'm saying, right? See, with California, I'm not gonna say that's a bad place or anything, but will you at least pull your head out from that hole that you crap out of and maybe breathe the flowers in for a minute? Because evidently you can't think right. Like if I say, hey, I support Trump on YouTube, they'll freaking copyright strike or demonetize me or whatever just for saying I like Trump or I support him. don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say that I support him, but I'm also not gonna say that Trump's an idiot. Let's impeach him and just say get him out of the office because he's a moron. I'm not gonna say that, because believe it or not, if Hillary Clinton was in the office, we'd all be. But I'm not going to get onto that subject, because when I do, I get hot. When I get hot, Eric, you know what happens when I get frustrated, because I make a lot of people mad and irritated. I think I even made you irritated once, too, if I can get that right. So, yeah. If I get hot on politics, something's going to happen. Someone's not going to like the outcome, or I'm straight up just going to be kicking everyone up in the dick, basically. And all the reviews and stuff that I was going to do for like firearms and hunting and stuff, that most likely will probably not happen this year. Most likely not, due to the crap that's going on. But then again, I might upload some videos this year, because I might actually be hunting this year, so that I might have a hunting video out this year. Might have one. It just depends on whether or not I can get a good enough camera to record. Because if I'm hunting this year, I'm bow hunting. Because I already got a bow. So. But enough on this rant. I got a question. Who wants me to do a Q&A live stream where all y'all send me in a bunch of questions and I answer them on the live stream? Let me know in the comment section below. Or in the comments or in the live chat, I don't care. One or the other, I'll read them sometime. If I'm not drinking or if I'm not completely buzzed out of my mind, I'll read them. Oh, why I'm actually doing this stream, I know that the only one here watching right now is Eric. The one thing I want to bring to notice and awareness to a lot of people is whoever uses texting things like Kick, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, all them apps and stuff where you could talk to people. I'm going to say this very blunt and very straightforward to you. Watch for the fucking scammers. I'm actually trying to get over a problem that I ran into where I wasn't thinking about anything and I started saying the hell with everything and going against family, and all because I fell for someone who I thought was believable. I lost close to $700 cash. I lost my... Basically, what had happened was the woman texted me and we got talking. Long story short, we got talking. She started telling me about this inheritance bullshit and whatnot. Me being an idiot, not thinking clearly, I fell for it. I wound up giving information I should have never given. I lost a lot of stuff that I should have thought twice about. Looking back now, I should have had the mindset that I should have never done it in the first place because of how deep I got myself into. because it might not have hit me as bad as it did now, but later on down the road, a year or so, maybe 10 years, they could always come back and charge me, and I could be looking at federal prison for falling for it and giving info and believing that it was something that could have been real. I come to find out when I got check stubs in the mail that all of it was BS and fake, which was a big mind opener. And it was a good thing that I was able to get into the bank and get it took care of and close the account out. But what I want y'all to know, if someone comes to you or texts you and be like, hey, I'm single and lonely, and my father is dead and he left me with an inheritance or some bullshit like that, whatever you do, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. If you're friends with someone or meet a girl or something and she starts asking for money and stuff, don't do it. I'm not trying to be in pain in the nuts or anything, but don't fall for it because you're going to regret it. I'm regretting everything that I did. I don't trust a damn person in this world. I don't even trust my dad. I don't trust my dad, and I somewhat don't trust my uncle. And basically where I'm going with this is if they're wanting, I'm not going to say I've done it because I haven't, but a lot of the scammers that I've been seeing lately, especially ones that are coming to me, they ask for pictures and all sorts of stuff. If you send them pictures, don't send them shit you don't want. Yeah, you want to show your mom. Got it? I mean, I'm not harping or trying to be your parent or whatever, but the one thing that happened to me was I actually had some girl text me on Facebook. We video chatted and whatnot, and she come back to use the video against me trying to get money. Well, long story short, I do tell them to send a picture first, dude. I do tell them. I want picture. I want proof. I want to know who they are and what they want. I don't trust anyone. I quit trusting people. That's really bad. If you can't trust people, that's really bad. I don't trust anyone. I never will. There's very few people I trust in this world, and the very few I trust are the very few that I would give anything for. If I don't trust you, I don't want a thing to do with you. That's basically the way I am. If you don't have my trust, I don't want anything to do with you. Nightmare? Technically, no. Technically, no. I don't even know what you look like. For all I know, you're some terrorist or something, because I know you're in the UK. And that just might have put me at a life sentence, probably. At death sentence, anyway. I don't know. Email me a picture of what you look like. Maybe I'll trust you. I don't know. I don't trust anyone, so I mean, I'm getting girls. I'm on the app Kick. How many have y'all even heard of that app? It's an app been around for many, many years. Basically, when they had the first touch screen phone, that's when they pretty much made the app. But have y'all heard of that app or used it or done anything with it? Well, if you haven't, whatever. If you have, okay. But basically, if you're on that app, you gotta watch for them on there because there's too many women on there that are straight up using guys. Yes, Nightmare. It's called Kick. K-I-K. Not KKK either. Whatever you do, don't even type that in. He'll come up with something, you'll find something you don't want to see. Yeah, that's it. Not really 18 plus, but with the amount of women on there and guys sending dick pics to women and stuff, you gotta watch using it because the one time I was talking to someone and all of a sudden I just got some random pic and I was like, what the is this? The dude's like, aren't you a woman? I'm like, no! He's like, oh. I was like, bye! But y'all gotta realize I'm an idiot most of the time, so go figure. I took 4 years of law, and you'd think I'd be smart enough to know some of this stuff, but really, whenever I think about it, I'm really just an idiot in disguise that a lot of people don't even like. But you know what? I don't care. I could care less what people think or what they think about me. If you don't like something I do, I don't care. It's your opinion. It is your opinion. It is not mine. Does not mean I gotta do everything you tell me to do. Or that I gotta follow your opinion because it's the way you are. Or whatever. It's the 21st century. Recently lost her son about 2 weeks ago due to a drowning accident, which is really sad. But in his last video he did, he's made a good point in that video. Don't live in the past. Live in the present because you don't know if you're gonna live you don't know if you're gonna be alive tomorrow. Live for the present, not the past. There's a lot of people in this day and age that live in the past. They live in the past. But yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. But there's a lot of people that live in the past. The one thing that I hate is people that live in the past. Or people that bring up the past. I'm not living in the past. I'm not stuck in the past. I'm actually trying to live my life, trying to move on, and trying to get better for my life. The one thing I'm actually really thinking about doing after talking with my neighbor and down at work and stuff, he said something that I really need to actually take into consideration. I'm actually thinking about maybe trying to get in the service. Either Navy or Air Force. I'm thinking about getting into the service. Because actually when you think about it, your parents ain't going to be around forever. And you're not going to have people there all your whole life to do things for you, to feed you, to clothe you, or anything. You actually got to think about that, you know? With the way things are now, and with the way, I'm not going to say I got health problems, but I know I do. But whenever you think about it, I could go to sleep tonight and not even wake up tomorrow. That's where I'm going. But you know, I'm not gonna say I'm a religious person or that I'm a God-fearing person or whatever. I'm not gonna say that because really, I'm not. I live my life like everyone else. But the way I see it, if you live in the past, what are you going to complete living in the past? You know what I mean? What are you going to complete? You're not going to do anything. You're just going to stress yourself out, and you're not going to succeed. I've screwed up a lot. I've done things I shouldn't have done. I mean, the worst thing I probably did was where my favorite song lately is One Bourbon, One Scotch, One Beer by George Thorogood and the Destroyers. That's the one I've been listening to lately. Because I could use a bottle of bourbon and scotch and a couple 12 packs. I could use a little bit of both, all three. But back to what I was saying. Think about it, you know? You're not going to live forever. There was a couple times where I've come close to death. And what I'm about to talk about is something I've always feared talking about and just never did talk about. A lot of the people who subscribe to me or know me know I live with my grandparents. And I'm sure y'all are probably wondering, like, where's his mom? Where's his dad? Well, basically what you're getting today is a history lesson on my life and things that I hate talking about for a reason. Basically, ever since I was born, I've lived with my grandparents. The reason for it, I've lived with them all my life due to the fact my mother was a complete idiot and terrible woman. She was bad with my father and just all out completely stupid. But the main reason, and I'm actually with my grandparents and stuff, was because on several different occasions, my mother tried purposely, I call it trying to kill me because of how deathly allergic I am. But every time I'd be around her, she'd always feed me pork. With pork, I got one of them allergic reactions that would kill me. I've come maybe 10 times so far close to completely dead. The last time it happened was probably the worst experience I've ever had. and I will be right back. I gotta get the phone. Hello. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Let me get my shoes on. I think so. Okay. I'm back. Somewhat. I'm not on the mic yet. Okay. I am back. Ow! Jesus Christ. Anyway. Back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Someone remind me. I got short-term memory loss, and I'll get into that in a minute. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. No. Basically, with the way my mother kept doing what she was doing and literally having zero respect for me or my grandparents. I live with my grandparents for that, basically that reason. I'm not gonna say that was a perfect kid or that I was perfect in any way, because actually I'm nowhere close to it at all. Am I happy with things I've done? No. Do I wish I could change some of the things I've done? Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. But, I mean, well, what can I do about it, you know? That saying goes, live and learn. I've done a lot less living and a lot more learning when you think about it. But really, I can't do anything. But the biggest thing that I want to get out to people and make awareness of is the scamming. That's the biggest thing I actually want to get out there and make people aware of, because a lot of people do not know about it, do not know what it can cause or what it can do to people. And I know Eric, you're what, 17 now? And Nightmare, you're what, 13? 14? I can't remember. But y'all, I'm trying to make it awareness of it and prevent it from happening to y'all. 'Cause I'm 21, almost 22. I don't want to see people go through what I've done or make the same mistakes I have. And I've made so many mistakes in life. I'll be lucky to come out of some of them. Like starting drinking or smoking or dipping. Well, I knew that was probably going to happen anyway, because I just kind of figured it would anyway. But the one thing that I probably feel the most regret on, and the one thing that I hate myself for, my grandparents have did a lot for me and have done a lot for me. No, I'm not big on some things they say or follow some of the things they tell me. But the biggest regret I have is disrespecting them. And the 1 year where I lost it all, I cussed them out, said things, made threats, and just let it, and basically y'all get what I'm saying, I hope. Basically went from all normal and stuff to basically an all out idiot and not giving a crap about anything. I don't know. Unless one of y'all want to help me with my phone bill, I can't get on my Discord right at the moment. But I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I feel bad for what I've done to my grandparents, stress I've caused, and stuff. The bad thing is, I see what's happening now. I'm not going to say I support doctors or anything, but the one big thing that I'm going to really probably struggle with the most is, I'm not going to say everything about it. Basically, it's for my grandmother. She don't have forever left. I'll just put it that way. And it's not gonna be, more than likely, if I wake up one morning and, yeah, let's just say I'm probably gonna absolutely go off the rails and probably not gonna handle it real well. I know I probably shouldn't be talking about it, but I know it's gonna happen. I just don't know when. And but how are y'all doing? Let's move on to some other topic before I freaking lose it. And anyone got any topic ideas? What's good on YouTube? Anything? No. Basically, you're sitting here watching 20 minutes of plowing, almost an hour of plowing. But basically, what I'm wanting to do here eventually is I'm gonna sit down and go through all the stuff that I've gone through and all the scam artists and stuff that I've had to deal with. And I'm gonna make one video, just one video, specifically based on scam artists and watching for them, and basically make an awareness video of it because of how big it is nowadays. The biggest problem is a lot of people are being scammed by people in Nigeria, mostly, is basically where the most of the scams is at. But I'm gonna make one whole video on it and get the names of all of it, names of all the people, and basically make a complete awareness video, because I want to spread the word about it and get the concern out about it, because no one is doing that. There's hundreds of thousands of people getting scammed daily. I was just so happened to be one of them that fell into it. Actually, why wait to put in another video? I'll just stick it in this one. I'll just change the title. At some point, I'll change the title. But I want to make people aware, because a lot of the people that watch my videos are younger audience. And I want to get the awareness out to them, because a lot of people nowadays, especially parents, could care less what their children are doing. Know what I mean? I've seen people who just let their kids go nuts. No control, no respect at all. Well, I'm hoping to spread the awareness of it. I want to get it worldwide about it, and I want people to become aware of it. And that is just me trying to reclaim what I've lost and what I've done, and hopefully maybe save someone from doing it. You're still talking to what's her name, right? That whoever her name is or whatever. You're still talking to her, right? Because I know you probably like her and whatever, but get this right. Get this clear. You know she's going to be begging you for money, most likely, and wanting things from you. I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't give her a dime. That's if you're still with her. Don't give her a dime, even if she begs you for it. If you're still planning on going over to see her or whatever, don't give her money. Don't give her things, because if you do, she's just going to use you for money. I know how the women are, especially foreign ones. I know how they work. I know what they can do, and I know how they'll screw people over. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I'm not trying to tell you you should quit talking to her. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to warn you about it. That's the whole point of the scam awareness I'm doing. I'm trying to get people to become aware of it. Get them out of whatever hole they're in and get them to be aware of it. Don't be shy about coming out about it. I wasn't going to say a word about it, but then again I second thought it. I was like, hey, you know something? People need to know. People need to become aware of it. If people don't become aware of the problem, how will they ever know to recognize it if something like it happens to them? That's what I'm trying to get out to people. That's what I'm trying to make aware of. Hey, Eric, do me a favor, share this video on whatever site you got. I want more people in here. I want people to actually learn and get it through their heads about this. I've had people tell me about it, and I didn't listen. And I've actually done a lot of thinking about it and realization. I should have listened to it, because I wouldn't be in the mess I am now. Because I'm a little late to say, oh, I'm stupid, I should have never done that. I'm a little late on that. Because I already screwed up and already did it. I'm not happy for it. Do I feel good I did it? No. Do I wish I could redo it over again and never do it? Absolutely. But I can't. I've already screwed it up. A video on my social media website. No. Share my video. Share my video on your social media. Let them know I'm doing scam awareness. Be like, hashtag scam awareness. Watch this video. I want people, I want to get the word out. I want to make people aware of this. I'm really irritated with a lot of things going on in this world. But the biggest one that really irritates me is how scammers think they can get away with it all. I'm sorry, if you scam someone, you better expect someone to fight back. I'm going to fight back, even if I don't get in everything I lost. I'm going to fight back every second, every minute, every day. I'll fight back. I'm not going to continue letting it go. I'm tired of scam artists. I'm tired of them thinking they're better than everyone. They're not. They're another idiot behind a computer that don't care. They'll screw someone's life over. Okay. They'll screw someone's life over and not care. They straight up don't care. But I got to go. Mom says I'll talk to you later. Okay. But anyway, enough ranting. Enjoy the stream. Enjoy the farming. There will probably be a part 2 of this, most likely. I'm going to probably do another video specifically based on the scamming, and maybe I'll have like proof and stuff about it. The biggest thing with scam artists, especially for guys, watch for the sextortion scammers. I've ran into a few of those too. Basically with that scammer, they'll basically use you to do stuff with them, and then they'll turn around and use a video against you for money. If you do that and you wind up finding it, or finding someone doing it to you, block them immediately. If it continues and the threats get worse, go to your local authorities and report it. Luckily for me, I didn't have to. I just blocked them and forgot about it. But I'm just making awareness of this all and trying to prevent it from happening to other people, and basically making it noticed and noticeable. Okay, now I can take a break from talking for a few minutes and concentrate on planting. Okay, let me see if I can... man, I guess I can't change the title yet. I will in a few minutes though. Probably just change the title when I go in town tomorrow. And since I really didn't talk about what this series is gonna be, basically, I'm doing sheep and hay production. Basically, what I'm gonna do on this series, I'm making a new series, basically. So, I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all love the series. I know this is Fs17 and Fs19 is out. I do understand this. I just can't do anything with Fs19 because I don't have it on PS4. So but I'll probably finish planting these fields and fast forward, get first cut, fast forward again, cut it all again. If I cut it twice, rake, bale. I don't know if I'm more rake and bale yet. Depends on how many sheep I buy, which will probably be a lot. Of course, after I do this, I'll probably go back to watching YouTube, maybe, probably. If I get done doing this, and we'll just put a worker on here, go fertilize this field since it's done. There we go. There you go. Do a little first person action. I can't drive first person. Not on PS4 really. But if y'all want me to start doing FS19 videos and stuff for PS4, let me know and I might see about trying to get the disc. Because I'm going to go back to doing mudrunner series and back to playing mudrunner and broadcasting. So, I'm actually very excited for mudrunner 2 to come out. Because it's supposed to be the best spintires game to come out thus far, and it's supposed to be out in August. Of course, then again, that could change, so don't hold me to it. That could change. Okay, I'll put you there for a moment. I'm gonna fold this up. Basically, all the equipment. I'll just put all the equipment right there. Good enough. Ooh. Alright. All the fertilizing is done. One more field of planting. And we'll just dismiss this worker. With having cloud and stuff. So. Once we get cold, you got long sleeves on.
Well, it's been chilly all day.
Yeah. Hopefully, with having this stuff plowed, I should have a pretty good crop. Plowed, fertilized. Well, fertilized, plowed, fertilized. Planted and fertilized. Yeah, it should be a good crop. Plus, when the grass comes up, fertilize it all again. So it should be a really good hay crop. Okay. Now we'll go over here and plant this side too. Probably get the Scorpion King come in and cut all these trees out. Too bad they have yet to release a good herb mod for this game yet. Oh wait, they did for PC, but yet they have released it on here. Got every other greenhouse but the one they put on PC. That reminds me, I still gotta check the pot farm in GTA. Since I finally bought it. Eye view. Oh, go ahead and put a hard worker on that one. And gee, front 3-point hitch. Go black, white. Go forestry, black. No bow bar, red. Semi there. Okay. Back. Oh, forestry. Bye. Let that go. Maybe keep that axle from glitching in the trailer. Now it ain't glitching at all, so it must have been that third axle. Okay, unfold. Load the Scorpion King. I think we can go first person on this one though. Do 62 mile an hour. Got about 300 gallon tank. I might even do a series on clearing all the trees off of Goldcrest. Should do that. Either mulch or you chip them, or think about that. Okay, park you. Go get the tipper. Well, people call them tippers. I just call them a freaking dump trailer. What do I want? Ah! Oh, let's go new. Go black. Bye. Okay. Hello, whoever just joined. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to learn a little bit of learn a little bit, watch this video from beginning to end. And you might find out some stuff you never even knew. Might consider this video a boring video or whatever. I don't care if it's boring to you or it's not. It's an informative video and you need to know what it's about. Okay, now we'll fill this trailer up with wood. Probably might be able to do logs if I do it right. And we'll go ahead and fire that worker, turn that back on, finish this little strip. And all the planting's done. Remove some trees and I think it'll be pretty much good. Of course, by the next video I do, I probably will have this stuff already done and took care of, depending on what PS4 I do it on. I'm on my sister's right now, so I'd have to wait till she... Hey, I didn't say jump out. Basically, got the Black Beauty, the original Fent, and Challenger. What's up, bud? Cool. Nothing much I can do about it because I can't run my PC online. So I can't really do anything about that. Oh, by the way, you might want to watch this video from beginning to end because you'll learn some stuff you never even knew. Just saying. Let's just say it's got history on my life, basically. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So thank y'all for watching and have a good night.
Call from wireless caller.
Hello. Oh, nothing much.